In this example, they have given you data where months are given, all different months they have given you Jan, Feb, March, like that, and they have given you some store ID, then SKU number, sales, and units. So if you type this store ID over here, that is 1000. I've got only not only one place. If you see, I've got one more 1000 here, again here. If you go down again, see 1000. So wherever this store ID 1000 is there, I want to find out key what is the total unit. It should add up, addition. So similar thing, if I type your store ID over here 1000, it should tell me the total sales of how much is the total. Okay, this is for this one particular example. So let us see which formula I'm going to use over here. I have to use this formula called as SUMIF because there's a criteria here, condition. I want this 1000 store ID ka 1000 ka what is the total units and total sales. So that's why I have to use this formula called as SUMIF. So I'm using the formula called as equal to SUMIF, bracket open, then you'll have to select the entire store ID. So you just click on this store ID heading and you press Ctrl Shift and down arrow key. So this entire that range gets selected. To go on top, you can press Ctrl Backspace. So it will go back again on top. Comma. After you give this comma here, I'm supposed to click on that 1000. See, as you can see, I'm not able to click on that this G3. So what in this condition, what you have to do is you click on that heading store ID on top, and then you press that down arrow key. This is how you have to do the selection part. If something like this happens, and you give a comma, we want the units. So you'll have to select the entire units of yours. That is E2 say. So click on that E2 heading and press Ctrl Shift and down arrow key, and then you close the brackets. So now if I press enter, I should get the total. See, 1000 ka total unit is 16,871. So if you try to change this, if I type here 2000, it should tell you the total units of 2000 ka. Now this is for the units I showed you. Now I'll be showing it for your total sales we want. So again, I will be using this formula called as SUMIF. Then you select that store ID, Control Shift down arrow key, then give a Control Backspace so that you can go on top again, comma, and you will click on this store ID. That is G3, comma. Now we want the total sales. So you have to click on the heading that is sales and press Control Shift down arrow key and close the brackets and press enter. So that should give me the total. See. So if I type any number here, if I try to change it 1000, so it will tell you that 1000 ka store ID, the total unit is 16,875 and total sales is so much. Okay. Now the similar thing, if I try to find out the SKU number, according to this SKU number, we want to find out total units and total sales. So the formula we will be using is like this again, SUMIF. Now we want the SKU number. So we will click on SKU number, that is heading. Control Shift down. This entire range you will have to select. Control Backspace is to go on top, comma. Again, I'm supposed to click on this SKU number, which I'm not able to select. So you click on that heading, that is SKU number top, and press down arrow key. This is how you do the selection for that G7, comma. Now what we want is your total sales. Again, click on sales and press Control Shift down arrow key. Close the brackets and enter. So that should give me the answer. This E0028M cut total unit is 1081,356. So if we try to change any number here like this, if I try to change it E0030M, so it will give me the total units of that SKU number. Similar thing, we have to find out the total sales. So again, I will use this formula, SUMIF, bracket open. Then you'll click on that SKU number because according to the SKU number, it has to check. Control Backspace, comma, and according to this number, it has to search it for you. That is your total sales. So I clicked on G7, comma. and what we want is your total sales. So you click on that sales heading, control shift down arrow key, and then control backspace. You want to go on top and then close the brackets and enter. So as you can see that the total sales is come now. So if you try to change any number here like this E0028M, so it will give me the details of this SKU number. So I hope you have understood what is the use of this SUMIF. So keep on practicing and I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you.